Dan here. Dee Beach Shop.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, I overpaid for it, and the shipping was a friggin' forever.
DDSpeedshop.ca.
We're working on this 57 Chevrolet today. So this is the frame we have for it. So I bought this thing literally exactly 1 year ago. Wow, and we've done nothing with it other than move it a bunch of times. So I think we talked about this probably. Is this gonna be in order for the videos? Just so I know, is it all over the place? We didn't just get this in movie time for them. How's this gonna go?
Exactly how we had filmed it is exactly how they will be released.
So if you're new here, 57 Chevrolet, two-door hardtop, rough car in a lot of ways, but very complete. And this is kind of like, you know, we're getting to be like final boss of Tri-5 Chevys. It doesn't get much better than a two-door hardtop 57 as far as I'm concerned. Power window car, you know, the interior is complete, has all the trim, pretty decent shape, but it does have a rotted out frame. And, you know, the rockers are finished, the floor's finished. I mean, it's junk. We picked this frame up 1 week ago. I've done nothing with it since because I've been busy. But we have to basically make our game plan as to what we're going to do for this thing. I have to get a order of parts in. I think I have a bunch of stuff in the back shed, stuff I had forgotten I even owned. So we're going to go through that. Honestly, this is a video for me. You guys are just tagging along, so I know where I'm going to spend my money. Yesterday, the Nova went to its new owner.
Now we know where you're going to spend your money.
Yeah. Anyway, the Nova went yesterday, which is good. So we have.
Can we just pause and just say how stoked he was for that Nova?
Yeah, he was a great guy.
Someone so excited.
He was stoked. I'm happy for him. But back to me. We have to go through what this thing's going to be. It's going to be a decent sized project, and I don't think we're going to do it all in one shot. Do we have sound still? Danny's checking this. We're having sound issues lately.
I got a new cord.
Oh, good. New cord. I thought we were on wireless. So this car is, well, they're all for me as it turns out, but we've been building cars that were either for Danny. I mean, the 55 out front just kind of beater stuff. You know, the Monte Carlo, I don't even know what happened to that. But this car will probably be a me car, forever car. Well, I say that, but I got a lot of forever cars. It's forever right now. So we have a nice frame to start with, which worked out mint because I said that one's rotted. We're going to go through this thing kind of front to back while it's all apart. And I already see the comment section. Make it nice, make it nice. No, we'll make it decent. I'm going to rip all the front suspension off. We'll probably go through, we'll just kind of re-weld all the factory stuff there, make it a little nicer. But this thing, typically they always get like the frame horns pulled. These holes right here are always torn, which is not the case on this one, which is nice. They rot out right here, which this one is not, or else in there, which this one is also not. So that's good. They rot out right around the spring perch, because obviously all the junk gets in the frame rail and it can't go up and over. So that's in really nice shape. There's one little spot here. It looks like a tear, maybe even a torch mark. We got to fill that in. Get that taken care of. This one body mount has just the slightest amount of rot, so we'll get that figured out. And then this side on the other one, there's a little, the brace on the other side is missing, so we'll just take one off the rotted frame and weld that in there. Otherwise, we're going to delete a fair amount of stuff. The factory trans mount, or rear motor mount, whatever you want to call it, that'll all go away. Shifter stuff, that'll all kind of go. We'll clean off all the brake mounts and all that because, well, those will probably be changed as well. And just give it a good once over. You can kind of see, I mean, all the factory welds and stuff are all kind of, you know, it's like I welded it. So we'll clean it all up, we'll go over it again, we'll paint it. I think what I'm going to do is spend some money on this thing. Well, obviously, we're always spending money. But Speedway has a 4-link kit. So here's the problem. Newburn built himself a pretty primo 57 Chevy. and he's kind of figured out what works and what doesn't work, and I think I want to kind of copy his setup to a certain extent. So he got a 4-link from them. It was like a bolt-in deal, but I think I'm going to bolt it in, then just weld it, because it's like pretty goes in simple. Then I'll give it a cross brace across there. Then we'll have a cross brace for the transmission, stiffen up the frame a little bit. We don't have a rear end. All we have is the stock one, which are strung like glass, so I don't think we're going to do that. We'll end up putting a 9-inch in it, so we'll have a whole...
Shocker!
So here's the deal. It is a shocker, Danielle. They're not... What's the word for it? Not cheap, but long term it makes sense. Everything is interchangeable, and I've said that before. And you know, buy once, cry once. That's how it goes. So the center section, like the actual housing, the direct you know, kind of bolt-in thing, it's like $1,000, $800. And then center sections, we have a few kicking around. We might get another one yet. And then brand new brakes with backing plates, the whole thing ready to go is I think $400 or something like that. By the time you go through a stock tri-fi rear end, which I've done many times. So if you want to change out the center section for something that's decent, I mean, $500-600 for like a posi unit is like a deal, and it's going to be used, and who knows what. A set of brakes is a set of brakes. So if you're not doing backing plates, but drums are $100 a piece, plus shoes, plus, you're $300, plus the center section, plus everything else, and you have junk. And the bearings are expensive for these things versus the 4 9-inch stuff. So you'll be half or 75% of the way to making a stock rear end decent, which will hold half the horsepower of a brand new one. So there you go, I've convinced myself. The front end, I think we have a bunch of stuff in the shed. That's actually where we got to go and spend a bunch more time, is in the shed. I think I have control arms, I think I have all sorts of stuff. And Newburn bought a rack and pinion kit, which I might look into that as well. I don't know what we're doing for a motor and trans yet. I mean, we've got certain things in the corner I'd like to use. We might just pull the motor trans of the Monte Carlo, because it's of course done, so we might as well take that apart, or we'll find something else. But every time I call John, it's just so expensive with the motors and that guy. So we got to figure that out.
Every time you call John, my list of presents gets smaller and smaller.
I love the guy, but he's an expensive friend to have. So we got to kind of go through that. But I mean, motor and transmission we can do at any time. Set of motor mounts, set of trans mount is really no big deal. I want to get the drive line sorted. We might actually start working on this thing. It's on the frame better than I thought it was. It's actually not terrible. The doors open and close nice. The floor is actually not as bad as I remember.
The smell is not good.
Yeah, we haven't really gone through this thing. This thing's actually more solid than I thought. So maybe we'll go through the shed and then we'll clean all the junk out of here and make a little bit of a pile of stuff, see what the car looks like. Is it that bad? But realistically, this thing, we could probably do a little bit of work on it as it sits, even on this chassis if we had to, because all the parts for this are going to be a couple weeks away. We do the front end, we can clean it all, we can strip the leaf springs off, do all that. Yeah. Keep the scent in there. And yeah. See what we end up with. Ultimately, make a big list of what we're going to do. I think it's going to be, it seems like a big project because it's going to be a whole body swap deal. But, I'm not really too worried about it. It should go pretty quick. Let's go see what we have in the back shed, because I have absolutely forgotten, but I have ordered a bunch of parts. Actually, I ordered a bunch of parts for that car, the 55, which I don't think I used all of them, and we bought another 55 Manitoba. The deal fell through. So when I bought that, that's where a lot of these parts actually came from, now that I'm thinking about it. So these parts are like 2 years old, but I have a brand new floor pan, which has been sitting around for a while now. And these are actually 55 Chevy rockers, but it'll get a whole new pan in it for sure. I got a set of bushings, so that's cool. Those are actually big block Chevy chassis headers. Those are LS Tri-5 headers. Those are regular small block Chevy headers that I cut and ugly modified to fit a Tri-5 Chevy. I think those are Biscayne. Those are Camaro Nova. Oh, and those are LS turbo headers. And I think there's a set of fender wells in the Tri-5 fender well headers in the shed too. So yeah, let's go up there and see what we got. Well, there's a lot of junk in here.
Hey, tell everyone how shockingly good we are at this ladder golf game.
I was way better than you.
Hey, we were a team and we both equally won.
Who got the most points?
Pretty sure I did, actually.
I don't think so. Oh, we actually have all sorts of stuff. So in the rafters, some of it's 55, but I have, this is all 57. That hood bar's finished. That's vent stuff. That's actually a panel. Those are a couple of seats I had done a while ago. Oh yeah, there's one fender well header. That's Nova. Oh, that's trim on the side. We don't need any of that. Corner is all 57 bumpers and whatnot, core support, so that's all taken care of.
What's that?
Model A stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a decision. Anyway, so this is all stuff I had actually bought a while ago. Spiders. I don't have my Leatherman on me, Danielle. What is this? Trunk floor brace 55 to 57, so we're gonna need that. Because of course the trunk floor is rotted as per usual. This is, I think this is a tilt column for a Tri-5 Chevy, which has gotten wet by the looks of it. Does it have anything on it? Tilt column with shifter, yeah. So that's that. I don't know if we'll use that one or not. These are 57 Chevy, right and left hand. These are rockers. So that's cool. We have that already. It's been a while since I've been in here. This is a trunk floor. The back 12 inches or whatever it is there. Kind of smells like Subway over here. Want to get Subway for lunch? Okay, we got that. This I believe is a disc brake kit. I think. I don't really.
These are
Gearhead.
also disc brakes?
That, yes. I don't know what this is. This was shipped here, whatever it is. Maybe I should. So I must have ordered this after we moved. All this stuff I know was not that. What we got? All your lawn games here. That's a radiator. Oh, that's a truck radiator. Because we use it on we use the car radiator on your truck. That's a hitch for a Tri-5 Chevy. These are disc brakes for sure. I don't know what this bottom one is. Yeah, that all went to Manitoba and we carried it here. So this is all what I bought for that 55 Chevrolet. So maybe let's unbox a few things, see what we got. Go from there. Over here in that box is a brand new fuel tank. I know that. I think this is probably a sender for it. Yeah. So we got a tank and a sender. I don't know if there's straps. So we got lots of stuff. It's just a matter of what we have here. Oh yeah, it's all eBay stuff. So I was buying all my Speedway stuff Speedway was on eBay for a while there. They're also on Amazon actually now, but it made the shipping easier to Canada before I realized you just call them and they match it. Okay, let's see what's in here real quick. Okay, so those are brakes. Those are tubular control arms. These are drop spindles. So that's cool. And then I just don't know what's in these boxes exactly. Might be more of the disc brake kit. Come on, we want more action, Daniel. No talking. Oh, set up your truck order. No. Hang on, what truck's going off here? That's the way she goes. Oh, these are, okay, those are the rotors. Control arms.
The fly's open.
We're a ways into this video to redo it. Just edit that out if you don't mind. This is what? Side. These are all brakes. Oh yeah. Calipers. So what the heck's this? Do I have 2 disc brake kits?
Nobody would be shocked.
Myself included. This just feels heavy, like it's... Yeah. So that's another kit. 69 to 72. I wonder... Wow.
Chevelle?
Oh, maybe I ordered Chevelle brakes. Either way, we have enough stuff here. We have control arms, drop spindles, some sort of brakes. We have everything I need for the floor to be repaired, the rockers to be repaired, except for a little tail pan piece. We'll need a proper radiator, but that might take a big one. Honestly, we have almost everything we need. You want to start working on the thing right now today? We got all sorts of treasures. Okay. We got windshield rubbers there. Oh, there's an extra set of bumpers there. We got all sorts of stuff. Fan shroud. Okay. Let's go back maybe. You want to clean that thing out? That's kind of gross, eh? Let's do it. Let's look at the car real quick. Look at the trunk pan and see what all we got. Okay, let's so oh, all right. So this is there's 3 pieces that go in there. There's the trunk floor pan, which goes up to about there. There's actually a brace that goes in there as well, which is all rotted out. And then this is actually the exterior of the car, which you can see is finished. So usually you change all 3 of those together. So we'll do that. Bumper's got to come up. This bumper's actually kind of junky. Otherwise, the trunk floor is decent. I haven't really looked through the whole lot, but usually they're okay. Oh, I also want to get wheel tubs. I did it on that other 57 Chevy I did. We'll see. I'll talk to Newburn. Basically, you can cut the inners out, which these are actually not too bad. This is all just in the seam sealer. That'll be fine. You add 2.5 inches of wheel tub to it, and it was actually a really nice kit. And then, oh, here's the other header. These are big block Chevy shorties. That's cool. So you might do wheel tubs and kind of carry on from there. So we can put a big honking tire on it. One of my favorite tires, these 295 Mickeys. They just fit everything and look right. So we could do that, or even a 315 maybe. So a big tire in it. So the rockers, it needs some love there. Unfortunately, this fender has seen better days. So it might need one fender, or at least a patch on it. The roof is in nice shape. They always rot out down in this area. This is actually like cherry mint in this thing. So this was a car that obviously was, it was yellow or something at some point. It got painted this gold color, and then it must have been taken out of service at some point for some reason and got parked in high grass. And that is what rotted out the underside of this thing. And one side was way worse than the other. But look how nice that door. I mean, the flapper still works. Like, 57 Chevys are so nice. Well, it's got a one-piece bumper on it. That's kind of cool. I think the hood is strapped down, and I don't have my Leatherman on me still, Danielle. But this thing actually has power steering and whatnot on it, so that's cool. It's sitting all cattywampus because the frame, maybe it's just the leaf spring. I think that's what the problem is the frame is rotten, but I don't think it's twisted. But I think the one side leaf spring was broken, and I just jammed a piece of wood in there to hold it so we could drag it around. So I actually think the car is level and straight. I don't think there's any issues there. Oh yeah, this rocker has seen better days. Bottom of the fender. Roof's in decent shape while the trim is there. Even this door, look at that, opens and closes mint, and it's got nothing left. or the rocker on the floor here. That's all junk. So this side must have sat real ugly. But otherwise, it's actually an automatic car, so it's got an automatic column, which is nice. It was a power steering car. All the trim is in it. Bel Air, power windows, all this stuff. A real beauty of a car. So we're gonna start working on it. I'm fighting out how far to take it. Now I know where the comments are gonna go on this. It's a nice car, you don't deserve it. Yeah, you're probably right, but you know what? It was for sale and I bought it. So you guys could have beat me to it. What I fell in love with this thing was the gold. I love the gold, but I don't think I want it to be, it's not patina in my mind, it's beat. I mean, it's rotten at the bottom. The wheel wells are no good. Oh, I got 2 quarters on the wall there. We can use those if we have to. But it's seen better days. I mean, someone's just primered it. I don't know what this is, trying to keep it from rusting. So somebody tried to save it. They knew it was a valuable car. I would like to keep it gold, but such a beauty. I like how it's kind of flat metallic. Should we switch sides? So Hot Rod Flats, I believe it is, but maybe we can find something else, and we'll paint it like a flat or like a semi-matte gloss, something like. I don't want to be shiny, but I love the way this car looks with its gold deal, big set of honking tires on it. I don't know what we're gonna put on for wheels and tires, but probably steel wheels because I love those. And go through the interior, clean it all up, make it work, and go from there. But yeah, the money's gonna be in the chassis, and that's where the time is gonna be right now. The body is going to be really easy. We have all the stuff, so there's $0 to be spent there. We're probably going to throw $3 or $4 grand at the chassis though. So I think the 4-link kit was $1,500. The rear end will be that. I think the rack and pinion kit was another $1,000, and then we'll put some braces in it. We'll do all that sort of stuff, and then obviously it's free because I already bought it last year. But all that stuff in the shed is probably another $1,500 for the Speedway disc brake kit. But yeah, that's the plan. So I don't know if I'm going to start on it today or not, but I'm definitely going to start stripping this thing down and seeing what it kind of looks like. Get right down to the bare frame. Well, like get all the junk off, clean it, wire wheel it. I'll probably paint the whole thing front to back. Just rattle can or brush paint. We're not going to go too crazy. I'm not going to sandblast it and have it powder coated. That's not my style. But weld in everything, make sure it's nice and tough. And then we can start putting the front end together. And hopefully, if I order stuff tomorrow, maybe I'll even get the 4-link and rear end, so we can make it into like a proper, like a nice roller chassis. And then if we switch it over, great. If not, I might just take the blocks out and try and make this thing look level. And maybe we'll put the rocker in or do something to kind of get her sturdy, or do the trunk floor. I'm not really too sure what. I'm not concerned about doing the trunk floor as it sits, because if that's twisted, who really cares? It is what it is. Really, it's just the center section. Being a hard top, I always worry they're going to kind of cave in the center, but I mean, look at that door gap. This thing is, she's still sturdy. But there you go. Thanks for watching. 57 Chevrolet coming your way. Probably be going between this and maybe that Chevelle at some point here in 2027. See you on the next one.